So let's talk about a great bedtime routine. And I'm still working on this one here, but I'm getting a lot better. So, what's recommended is at least 30 minutes before it's time to go to bed, you actually start a bedtime routine. And this will actually help you to sleep better. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to have a consistent bedtime. So because I wake up at 4, my bedtime is 8. Yes, I know, it's at 8. And so what I try to do is around 7 o'clock, no later than 7:30, I turn my TV off. I usually don't watch a lot of TV during the weekday, but if the TV is on, I turn the TV off. I put my phone down and I just disconnect for a moment. I like to take a bath. I will do some yoga. My goal right now, my new habit that I'm trying to form, I learned this from Atomic Habits, is reading at night before I go to sleep. So what I've been doing is, even if it's 1 minute, even if it's just 5 minutes, one page, right before I'm going to sleep, I'm picking up a book and I'm just reading at least a page. And then I close it and then, okay, let's go to sleep. But that's my habit I'm trying to form. But what you want to do is set a consistent bedtime. So next, what you want to do is you want to create a relaxing environment. So you want to dim the lights. I usually turn the light off and I have a lamp that makes it dim in the room. Again, the electronics are off. You want to make sure that your room is cool. So they say an ideal temperature is between 60 and 67. I'm going to tell you now, I am cold natured. 72 is freezing for me, but you want it cold because it's very challenging to sleep when you're hot. Okay. You also want to remove those distractions. A lot of that is in electronics. So make sure, I know it's not easy to turn off the electronics. So now this was my issue because I like to sleep with the TV on, and I just got used to over time sleeping with the TV on. But that blue light, I know that that was disrupting my sleep. Now I still sleep not to the television. What I do is I actually like to sleep to Frasier or Golden Girls. And so it's funny, in my mind, when I hear the beginning of a Frasier episode, or I hear, "Thank you for being a friend," my body's like, okay, time to go to sleep, right? So what I do is I play it on Hulu on my phone, but I turn my phone, I set it like down on the nightstand so the light is not showing, and I can just hear Frasier or I can hear the Golden Girls, but that light is not shining. You can also use earplugs if you like white noise, if you like to listen to calming music. All of that is awesome. I have tried the sleep mask, but because of, even with my lashes, they make some you can wear with lashes, which is awesome. But it just felt weird on my face. Rock it. If you can do the sleep, use your mask or blackout curtains to help with the lighting. But you want to make sure that it's a very relaxing environment. All right, before you go to bed, like I said, you want to limit the screen time. So at least 30 minutes before you go to sleep, turn off the TV, get off of the phone, and just read a book. That's one of the best things you can do. Because number one, it's stimulating for your mind. It's helping you to relax. And whatever you're reading as you sleep, it's going to stick to your brain. You can also practice relaxation techniques. Deep breathing is amazing. There's so many different techniques. Look for YouTube videos. I'll make some eventually. I'm working on it. But to just help you breathe and relax. Breathing, just breathing. You would be amazed how much different breathing techniques just help you to relax and to focus. Also, you can do meditation or some mindfulness practices. There's something called progressive muscle relaxation, which helps you to fall asleep. So what you do is you start with your toes and you squeeze your toes or your feet the muscles and relax. And then work your way up. So your legs, squeeze your legs, and then relax them. Like the midsection, squeeze and relax. Your arms, squeeze and relax. Hands, squeeze and relax. Working from the toes to the head. That actually works. Very interesting. Yoga actually is a really great practice as well. I like to do 10 to 15 minutes of yoga before I go to sleep. Sometimes I get the mat out and I'm doing it on my mat on the floor. There's someone that I love her yoga. I'll put her link in the description below. But I love, her name is Bird. It's Yoga with Bird. And she actually has some yogas for bedtime that you can actually do in the bed. So sometimes I'm actually in the bed doing yoga. And that's awesome. That helps me to relax before I go to sleep. Another thing that can help you sleep is to journal before you go to bed. A lot of people have gratitude journals. They write what they're grateful for before they go to bed, or they just write about their day. If you want to do a to-do list before you go to bed, so sometimes you're thinking about, oh my goodness, all the things I have to do tomorrow. So if you go ahead and write those things down, they're not on your mind, and that will help you to drift off into sleep. You also want to avoid heavy meals and caffeine before you go to bed. So if you're just that hungry, just do a light snack like a banana, handful of nuts, small little bit of yogurt. So you want to avoid spicy, heavy, acidic. We already know if you lay down, that's going to be discomfort, indigestion, heartburn. We don't want that. Also, we talked already about caffeine, that stimulation, that stimulant. It will keep your mind going, and it's going to make it harder for you to fall asleep. You can also have a calming beverage before you go to sleep. Some nice tea, caffeine-free tea, or maybe like some chamomile, lavender tea. Valerian root is really good. These have calming properties. Some people like to do a warm glass of milk. I'm not into drinking milk like that, but it has been shown to help have calming properties. So you can have personal hygiene rituals that also signal to your brain, okay, I'm getting ready to go to bed. You can take a warm bath or a warm shower, brush your teeth, wash your face. This is letting your brain know, okay, we have this routine. I know that we do this around bedtime, so it's time to go to sleep. All right, another thing you can do, all right, is actually to limit mental stimulation. So you don't want to have tough conversations around the time you're going to bed. You don't want to have where you're working. So I know that that's challenging for us as educators, but no more grading papers, no more lesson plans, no more trying to figure out what we're going to do with little Johnny, what interventions we're going to put in place the next day. Try your best to shut that down, because that will keep your mind going. It's going to make it hard for you to sleep. And then you can do calming hobbies that you have. If you like to knit or do puzzles, or you like to draw, like I said, reading, those things will help you wind down at the end of the day. I love music. And even throughout the day in my classroom, I am constantly playing the calming, the relaxing, the beach sounds with the music, instrumental music, very nice jazz. I'm all about the music. This is great at the end of the day. So play soft music. Nature sounds are great. Some people just like the white noise, and that's totally fine. But you want something soothing, something quiet. That's great. I've also done before guided meditations to help me sleep. But to me, it's something about, it's still hard for me to turn my mind off. And I have now conditioned myself to fall asleep to Frasier and the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls theme song is now what I call my golden lullaby. So do what works for you. Everyone is different. But you want to do some calming things. These are great calming things that can help you wind down right as you're going to sleep. You want to set your sleep goals. So we're looking at 7 to 9 hours. Do what's best for you. Some people are better on more hours. Some people are better on less. You know how you function best in your body. But like I said, you want to plan to go to bed around the same time, get up around the same time, keep that internal cycle going for your body. Wow, we covered a lot, didn't we? A lot on sleep. So if you need to go back, watch the video again, take notes, and just practice some of the principles that I talked about today. Now, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. Try one or two things at a time. Make that a habit and then try implementing a few more things. Trying to do too much at a time, and you won't do anything. So I'm super excited to continue this journey with you, a journey of self-care, a journey of learning, a journey of loving ourselves. So thank you for watching this video. Please leave a comment below. Tell me what resonated with you in this video. What are some things that you want to try with your sleep routine or your nighttime routine? Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you next time in the Oasis. Go forth